Cristiano Ronaldo, Cavani.
It swung in, Ronaldo! It just had to be him, didn't it?
Greenwood juggling, Ronaldo! Oh, he wouldn't do it again! The magic man does his thing again. When in need, call 7.
It's a glorious day in Manchester. It is Manchester United against Norwich in the Old Trafford sunshine. Two teams who just have to keep on winning and hope for the best elsewhere. Norwich unable to escape. Ronaldo! Stopped by Krul.
Yeah, comfortable enough.
Lise Malou, Pukki making a really good run here. How about that for a pass? And David De Gea prevents an early Norwich opener. Typically De Gea-like.
Somebody's got to get closer to Ronaldo.
And Elanga has pinched it from Gibson. And that is a gift for Cristiano Ronaldo and for Manchester United. They've been full of purpose already, and they have a goal to show for it. Krul and Norwich have a corner to contend with from Telles. No! And guess who met it? It just had to be, didn't it? Cristiano Ronaldo with a brilliant header. And Manchester United are having one of their better afternoons. Elanga, Ronaldo, Dalot, and Jesse Lingard is denied by Tim Krul. A wonderful move.
It was a wonderful move.
Giannoulis, and now Pukki. And Norwich have one back through Kieran Dowell, and it's all in the timing for them. Right on the stroke of half-time, suddenly it's not so straightforward for United. Rashica. Now Giannoulis, Pukki and Lise Malou in the box. Yes, Lindelof has snuffed out any danger for now.
They did the first part brilliantly. It's the best movement we've seen from...
As per usual, here he is. He slipped. Rashica took it on, and that's an incredible save from David De Gea to defy and deny Rashica. And
Trying to release an early pass, just overhit it a touch.
Dowell and Pukki, and the flag stays down. It's Tebow Pukki! It's 2-2! An astonishing comeback from Norwich. They may be exiting the Premier League again, but they're not going quietly.
No, they're not. And I thought it was close. I thought Tebow Pukki.
We've seen that face a few times. What will happen next? It is Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, wow! That is brilliant! That is breathtaking from Cristiano Ronaldo! Absolutely stunning! Absolutely sensational! And in the circumstances and bearing in mind other results, this is a huge victory for Manchester United, and they have that man to thank for it. Another hat-trick from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good evening, Jake. Good evening, everybody. Well, the atmosphere is really building inside Old Trafford. To answer the question, Old Trafford under the lights is always enticing on a European night, but when the game really matters, like this one does, it tends to be special. And Manchester United are on their way. So the stage is set. It's England versus Italy. It's Manchester United versus Atalanta in the Champions League. It's Muriel. Ilicic. It's a good ball to Zappacosta, and a good ball in and they're ahead. And it's steered in by Mario Pasalic. It's the worst possible start for Manchester United. And Pasalic scores for Atalanta. Here's Mason Greenwood, and that's nicely done to Scott McTominay. Here's the first chance tonight for Marcus Rashford. Should have been the dream start, wouldn't have counted. Assistance flag was raised after the shot was taken, but that's what Manchester United need to do. It's a good corner, it's 2-0. It's Demiral, and it's gone from bad to worse for Manchester United. Simple, really. Perfect corner, bullet header, and Atalanta are 2 up.
Just see there who's marking Demiral.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Manages to lift the ball in. It's going to fall here for Fred with a shot. Good save. Excellent fingertip save by Musso. Fred was the favourite to score. The Atalanta goalkeeper denies it. Given away to Bruno Fernandes. Round the corner to Rashford. Promising for Manchester United. Is this the moment for Rashford? Yes, it is. Cue the comeback. Manchester United get the lifeline, and Marcus Rashford provides it.
Oh, is it going to be one of those nights at Old Trafford? It's a wonderful...
Now Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. On by Cavani. Works its way through! 2-2! Harry Maguire! The captain with the goal, and Manchester United all the way back in the Champions League. And it was smashed in brilliantly by Maguire. Constant Manchester United pressure. Less than 10 minutes to go. Shaw. Into Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League again for Manchester United. You cannot keep this man down in this competition. And from 2-0 down, Manchester United lead 3-2. And who else?
And there it is!
Cristiano Ronaldo sinks to his knees. It's the toast of Old Trafford. It's a wonderful Champions League night, a wonderful European night under the floodlights at this famous old stadium. And Manchester United get 3 big points in Group F the hard way, when they needed it most. And one of their most famous sons, one of their most famous number 7s, delivers when it matters. His 137th goal in this competition proves to be a winning goal on a big, big night for Manchester United.
Well, Tottenham have already been the prescription for one Manchester United pick-me-up this season. That was before Antonio Conte, though. It was Nuno's last game in charge when Ronaldo was amongst the scorers as they lifted themselves after a 5-0 hammering by Liverpool to win at the Tottenham Stadium. Fred turning it round to Ronaldo. That's exactly what they brought him back for. Ronaldo spells quality.
Well, I was just about to say how safe this game was. And then an absolute explosion of brilliance by Cristiano Ronaldo. He just drops in.
Son beautifully through. Davies! They're level.
He's put the flag up.
Sancho and get past him, and it's a penalty.
The difference with this one is that Tellez's arms are outstretched away from his body.
Big moment for Harry Kane. Kane levels, and you can't say they haven't deserved it with the way that they've responded to conceding first.
No communication whatsoever.
Højbjerg has won it back and goes for it himself when he did have other options.
Well, when Spurs have attacked, they should be encouraged. There's something there for them as we...
1-1-7-7, Kane. Sancho! Ronaldo! You can't keep him down for long. He's determined to have the final say. The man who breaks records, the man who sets the standards here, Ronaldo strikes again. Been more of an issue, but they're looking to take this game by the scruff of the neck now. Pogba, he goes for it, misses the target though.
Well, the goals lifted the confidence of United. A little arrogance, a little bit of cockiness in the play.
But restored it pretty quickly. Here's Son. And Reguilon pulls it across. Oh, it's gone in, it's an own goal off Maguire. Manchester United, architects of their own downfall. They've been inviting pressure upon themselves, and the break has occurred in Spurs' favour. 2 up with 2 back and a third coming to join them in Bentancur. Ronaldo with 2 to shake off, goes for goal. And nobody there to claim the rebound.
Yeah, there's no one up with him. Marcus Rashford and Paul Pogba are sat way back on this left-hand side. Cristiano Ronaldo, Cavani.
It swung in, Ronaldo! It just had to be him, didn't it? First hat-trick since his Manchester United return. Only his second ever for the club. He is fueled by the doubters and keeps coming up with the goods. The greatest day of Cristiano Ronaldo's second coming at Manchester United. The day that he became FIFA-recognised world top scorer. That wasn't good enough for him, he had to do it with a hat-trick.
Good evening, Jake. Hello, everybody. Well, the players are on their way out in a stadium that's certainly ready for what lies ahead tonight. Manchester United playing in Bergamo for the first time is headline news. And the fact Atalanta gave them all they could handle 2 weeks ago at Old Trafford. There's the captain, Freuler. Zapata gets there just ahead of Wan-Bissaka. Ilicic coming in the middle. There's the shot. Oh, it's in! Atalanta score first again. David De Gea couldn't stop it. And Josip Ilicic fires Atalanta in front in the Champions League inside 12 minutes. Inside the Atalanta box. Pogba, Scott McTominay, deflected! Oh, it's in the post! Agonising for Manchester United, and all Musso, the goalkeeper, could do was sit there and watch it.
Yeah, like the rest of us.
Fernandes, now Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, brilliant goal! Absolutely outstanding! Quick, incisive, sharp passing, and Cristiano Ronaldo again in the Champions League, and that's how he...
Brilliant equalising goal. Falls to Ronaldo. He's not missing on a night like this.
Muriel. Zapata's shot! Just thought for a moment it might just catch De Gea off guard. He got down there quite late, Manchester United's goalkeeper. Has got to keep a little bit though for the time being. But Fred, in fact, has just started to warm up more rigorously. Here's Zapata. He gets in and scores! Offside flag up, Manchester United survive it. Harry Maguire is as relieved as anybody in here.
Yeah, I think Harry Maguire knew. I think
it's a goal. Decision overturned. Zapata's goal stands and Manchester United behind again after one of the longest VAR reviews I can remember. It was tight, and in actual fact he was on. Mason Greenwood, Ronaldo's onto it. In went Zapata, who's back there doing a defensive shift. Ronaldo! Oh, he's delivered again! It's a Ronnie Rocket in Bergamo for Manchester United, and that could be so important in the Champions League. Atalanta 2, Manchester United 2. He's only gone and done it again. There you go. Manchester United get the point in Bergamo. And they get a point because of one man. Solskjaer knows that tonight's point may well be vital, and without him, you wonder where Manchester United's season would be.
Scott McTominay's goal against Arsenal a couple of years ago remains the last that Manchester United have scored in this fixture. The man in charge today is Martin Atkinson. The first two matches. Nice turn by Smith Rowe, nice pass from him as well. Aubameyang trying his luck.
Yeah, on that left foot, he just didn't get the venom into the strike, but this is better from Partey with the little...
Another ball into that congested 6-yard box. United able to repel it easily. And De Gea is down hurt. It's rifled into the net by Emil Smith Rowe. And now the referee's got a decision to make that the goal stands. Andre Mariner is now telling Martin Atkinson that the collision with David De Gea is inflicted by one of his teammates, and Rashford, Ronaldo. Intelligent pass to bring Dalot into it. And Ramsdale with a comfortable stop where his handling had to be assured as Bruno Fernandes bore down on it.
I think that's a big part of the thinking, to get both fullbacks on the front foot.
Now Ronaldo. Manchester United buoyed here by a sense of injustice. Shot on target, but nothing more. Ødegaard. This is dangerous. Best chance they've had to double the lead. Martinelli fluffs his lines.
Yeah, but this is really well worked.
White with the clearance. Fred, here's a chance! Bruno Fernandes celebrates his 100th Manchester United game by ending his longest goal. It's cost them though. Maguire stepping forward. He's the man that won it back for Manchester United. Still Maguire. And it's only going to be the bounce of the ball that caused problems for Ramsdale there. It dipped in front of him very quickly, but his handling was good. Draw players out of space to create the room for Aubameyang. Rashford playing it in! There it is! Few, if any, more renowned. None more prolific. Ronaldo hits 800. Will we ever see the like again? A late equaliser in that for 2-2. I'm looking for an equaliser for 2-2 here. It might come now. It does! Martinelli with the setup. Odegaard with the finish. A near immediate response from Arsenal. What a game this is.
Well, again, I think this is poor defending. I mean, Telles is aware that Martinelli is there.
Never in doubt. Well, in a fixture with such a rich and varied past, that is a worthy addition to the canon. This a night of drama and history in which the maths came down on Manchester United's side.